everyone, welcome back to another Dimash reaction. Today we are here with a popular request, War and Peace from the Are Now tour.
The famous Tolstoy novel.
War and Peace?
Yeah, I got like 50 pages into War and Peace, and then my intelligence met its limit, and I checked out.
I've never even tried.
I live it every day.
But these are harem pants. Our code is we spa in one word, and you get 10% off. So if you're interested in getting harem pants, feel free to with the link below.
Look at these gorgeous pants. You kidding me?
Yes.
Ah, you look like an actual princess.
They're very
You look
cute.
like the princess that someone would go to war over.
I feel like I could be Dimash's princess.
And then when the war was over, there would be peace across the land. Shall we begin?
Yes. No war, peace.
Awesome. Definitely a vibe. Definitely sounds more like a band performance than a lot of the stuff that we're used to. And again, This is a concert, so he has it with his band. But those are my favorite ones.
With the band?
Yeah, I think so many Dimash performances and stuff that we've watched are just centered around just like displaying his otherworldly vocal prowess. Whereas like this just feels like an actual just like a band, just like getting it in.
It feels like a band with just Dimash as lead singer.
Yeah, exactly, totally. Like the drummer, I feel has
really
been the
feeling
star of the show
himself.
up to this point.
I've been trying to take it all in.
Yeah.
The instruments and the backing track. There's a lot of like interesting like glitch effects. I feel like. Did you hear that?
Yes,
like,
definitely.
I don't even know what that is. Glitch sounds and like. I don't know.
Yeah, almost kind of like
Distortion.
cinematic type, orchestration. I suppose we got some guitar. We got some. Again, the drums so far is what's doing it for me.
The guy was really feeling
now.
himself in his intro as well.
As he should be, right? I wouldn't be surprised if he was wearing some spa pants himself. Maybe those exact same ones. Who knows?
Is that all you have to say?
That's all I have to say right now. Yeah. Look at that man.
Looks like he really used all the He's just like.
Oh, so he's like, I've done as much as I possibly can. Now he hands the baton to Dimash for the rest of the way. Again, great track. It still has all the stuff that you kind of come to expect from a Dimash arrangement. It goes through like a lot of different chords, a little bit of a, key change modulation type stuff going on. So it's always interesting, right? Even
Keeps it interesting.
even something like this where there are lyrical parts that kind of repeat. It's not like your typical like verse chorus vibe.
Never.
There's
Dimash doesn't even believe in that kind of thing.
He doesn't. There's always so much going on musically that it just kind of keeps it super interesting.
I think that this is definitely, I feel like the most going on with a live band that we've heard. I feel like honestly, like usually all I can focus on is Dimash singing, but I feel like my ears are being drawn to the drummer and the guitar player most.
And also, they're actually showing other members of the band in this concert footage.
Yes.
A lot of times it's always like Dimash, and then we'll cut to like a woman crying in the crowd. And like maybe sometimes they'll show Igor, but they never really show the band that much in a lot of these Dimash videos. So they're actually giving this drummer some shine.
I know, it's nice to see.
He's got the typical drummer shirt with like the crew shirt that's got the hole way too large.
Is that a thing?
That's a drummer thing.
I didn't even know. I thought the drummer thing was like shirtless sometimes.
Well,
too.
it's on its way. It's making its way to become shirtless, right?
That's how it works.
Yeah, the hole just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually you just can't keep it on. It's so good.
Dimash, Phil, and drum.
I think this is my favorite Dimash performance.
I really like this one. I'm really vibing.
I feel like it's slept on a little bit. This wasn't one of the ones that people kind of come at, but this is him just being a front man in a band.
I know.
Just as it should be.
This is like lead singer Dimash.
Right? It's kind
not
of a little
just like best singer in the world Dimash.
Yes, because there is a difference.
Yes.
Like this is like he's singing a song as a front man. You got the guitar player with the funky single coil Strat high voicing triads going on. It sounds fantastic.
I feel like I'm less like about Dimash's voice in this because there's less there's less gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
But it just is very tasteful.
Which is why it's more of a vibe.
It's such a vibe. This is why sometimes with some music, it's just like I'm just trying to like experience it and vibe with it. It's like I don't have as much to say about like, oh my gosh, the notes and the singer and blah blah blah.
Oh, I know, right? Like a lot of the Dimash videos were just like.
No, the Dimash videos, like I'll be like in love with Dimash, or it's like some really emotional like performance that you're just drawn into. But this is less like maybe the lyrics are really heartbreaking, but it just kind of feels like a kind of
we're just vibing
upbeat where it's like. Just chilling.
It's probably about like the devastation of war, and we're just like vibing. Yeah.
I mean, it's in Chinese, so we can't really understand what it's saying,
but he's vibing.
I know the lights too. I feel like it is an overall vibe. It just gives like festival energy.
I love it.
His jaw like is so like I don't even know how to explain. His jaw seems like kind of robotic in a way.
Because it is. It's not of this world.
It's not like relaxed at all.
It's not a normal man's jaw. The jaw is doing so much of the heavy lifting.
I know.
Like it's always.
Do you see that jawline?
It's amazing.
Like I don't understand how it's so chiseled like that. Also, one thing I had a question for you about is like the in-ear monitors. Why are they like bended like that? It's like a triangle-esque shape. I don't know if you have any idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is kind of like the way that they're coming out. Usually those things how they bend out, so they're molded to the shape of his ear canal, right?
Gotcha.
So they go in there, and then what happens on top of those? They're malleable, so you can bend them and they'll stay a certain way most of the time. So it might look strange because like usually you're right, you tuck it behind your ear a little bit more. But for whatever reason, these are kind of coming out and back a little more. Maybe so as not to mess up his hair.
Yeah, it looks like he has ears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost.
And then like kind of when you look at him straight on, you can like see them kind of like sticking out.
Yeah,
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, but usually you can bend those, and they kind of like have like a memory thing, so they'll stay the way that you bend them. But also he takes his in-ears in and out a lot. Like if it were me playing with in-ears, I would have them in and I would tuck it behind my ear, and it'd be that way the whole time. But especially since this is like already into a concert a little bit, he's probably taking that out a lot and he's putting it back in.
More like out ears.
Yeah, right. So when he puts it back in, he's not really worried about getting it to fold all the way back down. I think he just kind of pops them in and out.
Got you.
Would be my guess. Oh!
Not the spin that went along with the background change.
Gotta do it.
Hit
him with the spin.
He looks a little weathered in that
He does.
part. Like he looks a lot older than I thought he was.
Whoa, don't do our drummer, man.
I'm not.
See, look how big the neckline is on that shirt.
I know, it's
I could
really
never
intense.
wear a shirt like that. But the guy's absolutely slaying it.
I know.
One thing that I guess maybe this is a criticism. I would have liked it if it was just piano, where this pops out. Like if you go back a few seconds to where he does the spin, I feel like the strings and the piano kind of clash a little bit. It would have been cool if it was just piano. They're not super on time with each other.
But maybe that's the whole point of War and Peace.
I think he was just playing a lot of time.
I think it's
maybe
War and Peace.
Hey, sure, but maybe
it's
it
meant
is
to give like an uneasy feeling. The
right.
piano represents peace, and the orchestra represents war.
There we go.
I mean, it's just an idea.
Very, very smart.
I mean, maybe because like it doesn't seem like it seems out of character for Dimash to just have like random things in the arrangement out of time, or
Sure, yeah.
It was just an idea. Yeah. Maybe it was.
Maybe it is. Yeah, no kidding, right? He just really just nails it.
There's something also different when I don't know, with the drums, it just makes those moments stand out even more.
I think he does because
it's not just him.
Because drummer's job is to make a pocket for all the other instruments to kind of get in, and I think he's such a dynamic singer that like he just kind of like you can tell he's just vibing with the drummer. And I think that's kind of like a very underrated thing about having like a live band with you as compared to like playing with like a track. Like with oh boy.
No.
Yeah, it's very underrated having like a great live drummer like this guy is. Like it really takes the performance to like the next level because everybody can kind of feel it and the guy's just vibing. Dimash is locked in, and like you said, I think that the hits just kind of they hit different.
This does hit different. That's why I wish that more Dimash had live drums, or at least maybe they were mixed higher.
Yeah,
so that we could kind of feel it.
Yeah,
more.
With a little more of a rock feel, right? Because a lot of the live drums are still in these performances, but maybe they're just kind of more orchestral, like tom kind of feel, and then just kind of like keep the backbeat and stuff like that. But this is definitely like a lively rock drum feel.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's great. Dimash definitely, I don't know, he embodies this genre. Dimash slays.
He does.
I just wanted to experience this part again.
Oh, I know you did. I love it.
I love that.
Great.
Just wanted to say.
Amazing.
What a mic drop.
No kidding.
Just so shocking.
Probably the middle of the concert. They're not allowed to give him 800 bouquets of flowers in the middle.
That was amazing.
Do you ever think, like, after a show like this, Dimash's jawline just gives out? You know?
No, legit.
It just turns to
looks
mush
like,
in the
from
night.
The side when he sings.
Just in the night, just turns into, like, mashed potatoes and just, like, ugh. And then in the morning, it's fierce again.
I don't know.
I think that's how it happens all the time. See, the drummer just keeps it going.
The drummer is hyped. I love the drummer.
Yeah.
I do understand now why when people tell us to watch the entire concert, it definitely is superior performances. We have watched like stuff from Arnow and
How come
New
we've
Wave.
never watched the entire concert yet, Treya?
I don't know. Maybe we should do a live stream. We
Live
just watch
stream?
the
That'd be kinda
entire
funny. Yeah.
Dimash
Why not?
concert.
Brought to
Yeah.
you by Ty Heron Pants.
Literally. Yeah, that was amazing. I think that this is definitely... I know that obviously Dimash's like solo stuff is like Be With Me, which is definitely more like pop rap, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like he would embody this kind of genre. Just
This
like
is my
rock.
favorite Dimash. It's my favorite.
Yeah,
That's just
our
my-
favorite version.
Mhm.
Because this isn't even opera. This is just like rock.
Straight up rock. Just be the best rock string in the world,
With
my man.
some opera elements,
Mhm.
like the range and everything.
Ah, yes.
I know, he's so amazing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being patient with us because we finally got to this song. I have no idea why we didn't do it earlier.
Yeah.
But if you have any more requests that we have not done yet, feel free to comment them.
Or if you have any questions about my jawline.
I'm sorry, but your jawline like cowers when it comes to Dimash's
Well.
in the face of Dimash's jawline. Like that one part,
If
still
we
not
stood
over
jaw
it.
to jaw.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but he would not even be able to compete with Miss Dimash. Mr. Dimash.
Mr. Dimash. I love how you've said Mr. Dimash in the last couple times.
It's just so funny. The jawline just really like shakes me. It like, I don't know. It feels like it's in different positions.
Well, as you
It's
open
like
your mouth, it
falsetto.
does. We should make a graph about the positions
Dimash's
of,
jawline.
you can tell what he's doing
It's like
based
the
on the
angles
jaw.
are perfect.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
90, 45, 180, 360.
The man manipulates
like
his
a
bone
protractor.
structure. Yeah, he
He's
is.
a protractor.
The protractor of opera. Dimash.
Exactly. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and feel free to comment on the pinned comment what you want us to react to next, and we'll see you in the next video.